And we're back to Let's Play Hellfire, the Sorcerer Run. I keep hitting tab, it's a habit. We are going to go to floor 2. We don't have any town portals or anything. Floor 2 has the Butcher, and you're gonna see me not kill the Butcher, but he will kill me horribly, but yeah. Oh, I think you can, yeah, you can also rehear, yeah, you can go, so my quest is the Butcher and the Poison Water Supply. You can also hit Q and get that. Going to the downstairs. But yeah, I cleared out this entire level. No more demons. Well, I think they're all animals and undead, but yeah. There's animals, undead, demons. Oh, slightly different colors. I don't know who's keeping these torches lit, but thanks. Oh boy. Another thing, you can see when I highlight over an enemy, it says their name. Obviously. So scavenger kills, and then it shows some info. The more you kill of something, it gives you info. The first thing, I think it gives you its hit points, and the second, it tells you if it's immune to anything or has resistances. If it says it's immune, there's basically lightning spells, fire spells, and magic spells. With lightning and fire being pretty much the main. The magic spells, they either take life or they're just not as good as, say, they were in Diablo 2. Ooh, we found the thing. This goes to a dark passage. Oh no, a fiend. Sorry, I'm distracted by the bats. Ooh. But, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Something dropped. Cloak. Ooh, it's a special guy. Okay, so yeah, when you highlight over, the more you kill, the more you can get it. Okay, so his Bone Ripper, just like in the other games, there's uniques, but they don't really tell you much about it, and they don't give benefits to their whole pack. But since this is an undead, I'm gonna pop out... Oh, yeah, see, 2 hits a Holy Bolt, and he goes down. And they pretty much are always guaranteed to drop something magical, and he did a Staff of Firebolt, which has, wow, I think it's a Staff Firebolt Plenty, which gives more charges because it has 78, wow. But yeah, so the more you kill, the more you can see if something's immune or not. You can tell something's immune to any spell if you hit it and you don't hear a damage sound, or if you hit it a ton of times and it doesn't die. See, listen, you can hear like a k and it dies. Oh. You hear it hitting. And you'll see, you'll like shoot a lightning bolt through a bunch of enemies and nothing happens, and you're like, wait, what? Yeah, fiends, when I played this game when I was a little girl, fiends scared me. Not fiends, there's a different thing coming later called familiars. Not because bats are scary, I actually think bats are adorable. Oh my good lord. Die. Bats are freaking adorable. I would not, yeah, they'd get stuck in my ear, but I don't care. But anyway, there's this bat later on called a familiar, and they're just regular, you know, bat enemies. They're not that scary. They're actually enemies of Diablo. Each enemy is either inspired from Diablo, the Lord of Terror, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, or Baal, the Lord of Destruction. And yes, the familiars terrified me when I was little. They have a little rush attack, and when they attack you, they create like a little square of electricity. And this square of electricity is super deadly. Like, they seem to just hit way harder than anything else at that point in the game. And they come fairly early, and they're just really annoying. They seem to evade a lot of attacks, and they swarm you, and they go, scree, scree, and then there's shocky sounds, and they killed me a lot when I was little, because I didn't know how to play this game. Oh my gosh, it's barrel maze time. Let me save it. Because I wasn't super good at the game. I didn't know all the tricks. And they just scared me, like I'd run away from... Oh, see, look. Jeez, man. Whew. That's terrifying. Oh, it didn't kill me that time. But I'm out of potions. Jeez. Well, that's it. So yeah, these familiars, these little bat creatures, terrified the crap out of me when I was little, because I thought they like would one-hit kill me. I didn't understand. And I'd always play the warrior, and at that point, the warrior, I didn't, like, refresh back and play another game and, like, get my warrior up. I just was like, oh no. So yeah, be careful. The pretty much everything was either an animal or something before, at least the animals were, normal. The scavengers just sort of eat off the tables of the primevals. Oh, wow. This is what I do with playing with, like, 2 HP. I guess I gotta go back. I don't like to go back because it's boring. We're just gonna stay back and pew-pew things. Death count 3. See me spam spells. I should be close to a level, too. Yeah, I'm really close to level, so... more barrels. No, that's the other room. See? He was on the diagonal of me, and I missed him with all those firebolts. Ooh, it's a tougher skeleton captain. Ah! Ooh. Yeah, Scroll of Healing. Healing's a spell in this game. So in this lovely room is the Butcher. Before this game, like before you get to town, there's a part of the story where one of the king's advisors, the Archbishop Lazarus, he's basically on Diablo's side. Hint, hint, Diablo's evil, and he's probably the end boss. He led all the other... You know how the town is kind of empty? There's like 3-4 people, and one of them's drunk? This is why. He led a bunch of townsfolk in here saying, we're going to find the king's son, because he was taken by demons, and he led them in here, and he basically led them down. They did pretty well against the demons, into this room, though, of the Butcher. Give the strength, that's probably all the strength I'm gonna need for a while. And... that's them. They're all dead. This is why I said this game isn't kid-friendly. There's just... I know it's very bad graphics, but yeah. There's like people impaled on the walls. Whoa, lots of corpse captains. Probably should have switched the holy bolt there, but yeah, I'll show you what happens when you open that. Another scary monster, not as scary to me as the familiars, because you can choose to open this door. All the familiars just come at you, you just randomly run into them, but this, you can choose when to open this door, so I'm gonna save it. Fresh meat. And I'm dead. He swings very fast, and he has a lot of HP. I can't fight him now as a sorcerer. Later on, you can kind of cheese this boss, and I'll probably show you since the sorcerer is the best guy to do it, but right now, just hold on, we're not gonna do that, so yeah. So, yeah, that's the Butcher. He drops a unique axe called the Butcher's Cleaver, and we don't even need it right now, so... Making my way downtown, healing my mana, and shooting bats. Something dropped over there, I heard it. I heard like a robe or something drop. Oh, cape. The beginning to make money, pretty much pick up everything. Maybe not. Oh, sorry, I thought I killed you. Pick up everything and go back and sell it when you're full, but take priority on magic items and armor. Ow, that was right from the wall, because those seem to sell for the most. And later on, pretty much just pick up really, really high tier armor and anything magical. Oh boy. That didn't hit anything? Oh, there we go. Oh, do not attack the skeleton captain. Guys, give me some breathing room here. I'm a mage. Good lord. Ooh, see, now that is a magical cape. Yeah, the item tiers are, if it's white, it's just regular, it's not going to have anything. The blue means it can have 1 or 2 magical modifiers. You saw that there's negative ones, and negative and positive ones can actually link up and ruin an item. And then there's unique. And unique items in this game are actually really bad. They're all based on, like, a gimmick. Like, oh, this sword gives you a ton of attack power, kind of, but it, like, completely cripples your magic ability. Which is like, okay, but then there's already better regular swords. Like, you can find a better, just regular magical sword. Holy balls. Skeleton fun time. Oh yeah, eat my blue magical balls. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not gonna work on that guy. I think Holy Bolt also works on the end boss, even though I think he's not undead, but he's just so evil. He's so evil it works on him. Oh, hang on, I gotta replenish my mans here. Okay. There's a lot of tiny little gimmicks in this game. Oh yeah, so back to unique items. So yeah, they all have a gimmick. You do get actually a decent amount of uniques throughout the game by finishing quests. For example, this water quest, the poison water supply, which I'll probably do next episode, you get a unique ring. Yes, actually, a ring. Ah, okay, I didn't want to risk that. And you get actually a lot of good unique stuff. You get like a good unique armor, and it's decent too. There's no real gimmick to it. It's just sort of like, here's some free stats, and it's nice. But all the other ones, there are some really good unique items. Like there's the Grandfather super sword, super two-handed sword. There's Wind Force, the super bow. I have no room. And other stuff like that. Yeah, if an item's red, you can't use it. See, it says required 20 strength and 35 dexterity. I'm not even close, but it's a bow. Yeah, so there's good unique items that you can find, but there's also a glitch with the unique items. Hardy har. This game's full of surprises. The glitch is... Oop, okay. The glitch is, there's... Okay, so a unique item will drop. Say, like, a unique dagger. Ooh, it's a special one. His name is Shadowbite. There's also one called El Chupacabra, which I think is adorable. Anyway, let me kill this guy. Oh shit, he's immune to fire. Oh my god, I can't kill him then. I don't have any other spells. Flee, flee. I'm gonna run. I guess we're doing the water thing now because I gotta go back to the stairs. So what was I gonna say? Okay, back to unique items while we're running away like a little wimp. There, say something drops like a unique dagger, and there's only one unique dagger in the game. Then you get that unique dagger. But if something else drops, like, I think there's like 3 different types of swords that you can get from one unique item. And it's like this in, some of the other games too, but usually it's like one unique item, one thing. But anyway, the glitch is there's no randomization, it's set on one thing. So, let's go back to the sword. Say there's like 4 different types of unique swords you can get. You will only always get one. And you will never, ever, ever see the others. You can, if you're lucky enough to somehow get, like, 3 unique short swords, somehow. I don't know how you're gonna manage that. It's ridiculous luck. I'm putting this all to vitality. Then you might have a chance at it, but you pretty much won't see most of the uniques, especially the rings, because the rings are all under one class. There's not, like, different rings, so... It is sad. Identifier. Cape. Fine cape, Staff of Firebolt. Nope, just the blue Staff of Firebolt. Alright, Hunter's Bow, Saber, fine cape. I don't think you have anything new. Nope. Heal me. Get some pots of healing. We'll go do that water quest as we tippy-tap over here and refill our staff and get some potions and sell this staff. Staff. Boop. Recharge. Any books I can afford? Book of Search, Book of Reflect. Those are 2 new spells from Hellfire, which is cool. Oh yeah, there's no free way to restore your mana, which is stupid. So yeah, you won't see a lot. I think Wind Force actually falls under this. You need to find like 2 unique high-tier bows in the same playthrough. And unique items already barely drop. Like getting 1 at the same time. Getting the same type, like, I think in one playthrough I found 3 uniques, but it was like all different types. But that's really lucky. So yeah, just stick with what you get in the game. Actually, it's funny because magic weapons and rings and everything, especially rings, can get way better than the uniques can ever dream of. They can get like plus 20 to all stats, plus 20 to all resistances. Like, you're never gonna find that on a regular unique thing. Blacksmith oil. Where'd you go? So this is what the caves will eventually look like, but this is this always kind of spawns the same way. It's kind of a pre-plotted. Rune of Fire. I can show off a rune. Runes are cool in concept, but stupid so it's like a trap. Boom, it exploded and killed that guy. So they're kind of traps, but you get spells that do basically what the runes do. And you they're kind of useful for right now when I have limited resources, but yeah. Sorry, I know there's like a goat guy over here. Favorite enemy in the game are the goat demons. Hands down. I love the sounds they make when they fight and when they die. And they're like goat men. It's amusing to me. I think there's one over here. Yup, there's one. These guys you won't run into them till way later, so they're like little mini bosses in this area. Run him into the next area. See, I hit him and he didn't die. Oh, there, he died that time. The lore behind the goat men are great, too. Basically, they were created by all the primevals and the demons, and they make them fight mock wars for them. So it's like, oh, we're gonna play our own versions of like war with our own stuff. Like they're that evil. Even though they're fighting against, another Book of Holy Bolt. Even though they're fighting against all the angels, they're still like, we're just gonna have mock wars for fun with our own stuff. It's hard to hit these guys. Oh, another. Listen to the sounds he makes. If he would line up with me. I like the sounds they make. I don't know why. It just amuses me. I think there's another one. Yeah, there's always one in this crack here. No, he's gonna hit me. Yeah, these guys here, I'll show you. Watch how fast this guy will kill me. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Dude, oh, I did buy that leather armor. But yeah, they hit, yeah, now he killed me. He was holding back. He's like, fine. But yeah, you have to clear this area to win. And you see that little patch up there? That's the last area where they show the water supply and how it has turned to pee. Even Flint, like, yeah, Flint has horrible stuff going on and they still haven't fixed it. Ooh, quilted armor. Not as good as mine. But at least I don't have demon pee. Like, what does that do to your kids? By the way, please fix Flint's water. Why is that not fixed? This is kind of the boss of this area. It is you have a goat archer and then a regular goat guy. Yeah, they're in clans, so like Flesh Clan is just sort of regular clan. There's like a Fire Clan, which I think are immune to fire. And see, his AI is way better. He's like just sort of around me. Dodging around. And then there's like Stone Clan that have better physical defense. Yep, see, brrr, I killed that goat, and there's no more pee, apparently, and, yep, we're gonna go get our reward. Walking slowly. It's funny, okay, so they have a water supply. This seems to be like some kind of underground river, blah, 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 and they seem to get through a well. Why is this, cave water supply thing, like, why can't you get to it through the scary-ass monastery? I never got that. Oh yeah, there's a guy I can't kill. We might just have to run away from... See, as a sorcerer, if you run into something that you can't kill because they're immune to fire early, what can you do? Blacksmith oil. Restores 20% of an item's durability, but if you use it on something with max durability, I think it increases the durability by 1 permanently. It's really useful for some of the uniques, because remember how I said the Butcher drops his Cleaver? Well, his Cleaver is really good. It hits really hard. It's actually really good for a Barbarian, but it has really bad durability, and as you use a weapon, the durability goes down. Yes. I'm just going to leave that there, and you can think about that until I explain it. But yeah, the durability goes, and so you have to go back to town more and more, but if you use those potions on them, then it is much, much easier. I gotta get some potions of mana. Whoop! My bad. I clicked off the window. No auto map available in town. Yeah, so those blacksmith potions are useful, but I'm just gonna sell them for us. And we'll talk to Pepin for the quest complete.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
Pepin, why'd you not give me this ring before? I guess you wanted to see if I cared for everyone. Alright, so Ring of Truth. Not identified. It's got its own little sprite. Identify. Now when you identify a unique item, it doesn't tell you what it does yet. You have to go here, and it gives its own little special window. So hit points plus 10, woo, -1 damage from enemies, and resist all plus 10. Very nice. Very nice for us, the hit points especially. Yep. And the added hit points. So yes, that is a very nice reward this early in the game. Just checking this. Ooh, I kind of wish I could get that Cape of the Mines. Can I get a better cap? No. Can I get a better cap? No. Well, what we're gonna do, since there's that unbeatable monster, and because the Sorcerer is hard, I'm not playing an Iron Man game, which is you don't ever start a new game, but I am going to do it for me. Oops. So here's what you do. Boom, I start over, but with everything that I had. Now I've cleared the levels again, and now I can get another doohickey ring. You can actually get 2 from this, so I'd recommend to do this with the Sorcerer. I know it seems like a little cheaty, but this game does not give you the luxury. Is the Butcher still here, actually? I don't know. Yep. Bye, guy. So here we are back at level 1. Kinda boring, but I'm showing the tips and tricks, and we probably won't restart again unless we start getting our butts kicked. Let's actually use a potion. Yeah. Now, the story of Hellfire adds a little more to Diablo's, but you can tell it's just an add-on thing. It's completely non-canon, so anything we run into in Hellfire is completely non-canon. Oil of accuracy. Shink. Cape. Magical cape. See, you can just get random drops like that. Like, the magical cape isn't going to make you super awesome, but it's there. Also, the increase of the good drops basically increases with your levels, so you just want to, that's another reason, just keep leveling, keep on leveling, always be grinding. Never stop. Not sure how, I don't really want to turn the music up super loud because it's like kind of drumish. It's like just sets a nice mood though, these old games. One of the things about Diablo 2, I love pretty much everything about Diablo 2. Almost. But this thing, one of the things I hate about it is, and actually median, my favorite hack of Diablo 2, which adds a ton to it. Anyway, so what's really cool about this is that, you know, you're walking, and everything's kind of slow-paced, and the enemies aren't really fast either. There aren't, like, super fast enemies, so it's just how you would go through a dungeon normally. You wouldn't just run around, swords flying, and being, like, crazy action hero. Like, you're just a guy starting out, trying not to die horribly. And one of the things that was weird in Diablo 2 is you can get walk, run, increase speed, which was really good. Like, the running and stuff, running around, it was really cool. The running did not bother me in that game, but once you got, like, a barbarian with, like, a high level of frenzy and, like, increased run, walk speed, and you just, like, zipping around like a crazy guy, just, like, no, like, you can't humanly run that way, and it just looked really awkward. Ooh, a bookshelf. Median has the same issue. There's a lot of run walk things, and it just makes the game a little too fast sometimes. But considering there's a lot more action and strategy in the second Diablo compared to this one, you know, it fits it. So it's only when stuff gets ridiculous, like I said, when you have someone with a ton of it, because they maxed it out with their skills, and they have like a passive skill and a skill that does it. Ooh, these are one of my favorite rooms. They're just filled with gold. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, please. Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to pick up the gold. At least the gold piles are big. Ooh, scroll search, actually. I would like to use that. Yay, now the gold's highlighted! We're saved! Ooh, and I dinged. What should we do? We should put this to magic. I know some people put like 1 to dexterity, 2 to magic, and 1 to vitality and strength. Which, you know, but I like to do it this way. I do spread it out my levels later. Ooh, it's a rune of fire. I'll use that on something else. Because these guys are really easy. Boom, die. Ah! I thought it was like there was one guy in here? What? Search? Healing? Okay, healing. Usually the scroll. Oh, search, yep. What's the bookcase? Firebolt! Come on, I want a lightning spell. Well, I should have showed that, but basically what it did was increase the damage. Now, usually when you level something up, it's either going to do one of two things. It might do both. It's going to increase the damage, or it's going to lower the mana cost. It can actually increase the mana cost in some cases, but it'll always increase damage. Pretty much gonna stop here soon and end the recording because I'm almost at the time. Yeah, just basic adventure game. Well, probably people who have came from Diablo 3 and 2 won't like this game because it is so slow and methodical, but since I came from the other way up, starting with this game, it's just fun to go back and visit where this came from. Oh, one little cool lore thing is all undead fall under the Lord of Hatred. Remember how I said they either fall under terror, hatred, or destruction, and there's also some lesser ones like pain and sin and lies, but these are these guys' ones. But so you think skeletons, like, what would they fall under? Like maybe they'd fall under destruction, terror. Skeletons are scary. Yeah, no, they fall under hatred for very good reason. Is when they're risen again, they hate the living, and they just want them to die, and they're just consumed by hatred and destroying the living, which I think that's a cool lore thing, that all the undead is like presided over by like the demon of hatred. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, hey. Yeah, runes. Nice added thing. There are actually, I think, art for the runes in the game systems, but Hellfire just accessed them and was like, yep, now we got them. Gonna end by the stairs here. Down to level 2. Alright, we will go and look for the water source again and get another ring again next time. See you guys later. Bye-bye.